Andre's starting to play more minutes. Just what have you kind of seen from him as he's gotten more comfortable?
I think you're just starting to see the game slow down for him a little bit. At first, he's always brought the energy, the effort, but you're starting to see him make good basketball plays, within that. He's just not as sped up. When you get more experience, you get more opportunity. The game starts to slow down for you, and you're starting to see it slow down a little bit for him.
How much does it mean when it's not just like a bundle of energy? Like it is actually like the basketball plays that have, the connection to you guys.
Well, I think for us, obviously, we're not old, but we're older than he is. We've been around this league for a while. So like that natural young energy that he plays with is just different. It brings something different to the game. So when you can blend that with him being able to see the game at a slower pace as well, it changes the game for us. He's able to have an even greater impact on the game because it's not just energy and sometimes activity without achievement. When there's just young players running around and fouling and, anything can happen out there. It could be good or it could be bad sometimes. So when the game slows down and he's able to have an impact like he did in a game like tonight, you start to see how he can really help the team.
We've talked a lot about how the way that, the younger NBA moves is just so different. In what ways do you feel like you and your fellow vets have maybe learned a little bit of something? I don't know if learned's the right word, but something from the players like Dre, like Chris, et cetera?
I think when you play with the pace that a lot of younger teams play at, you find a lot more opportunity without having to do as many things as you would have to do if the game was slower pace. You can kind of catch teams off guard. The defense isn't always set. It's hard to keep up with when you're playing at that pace. So especially when you can do it and you can be organized and you can be, intentional. You can play fast but not out of control. It can be hard to deal with.
Dame, I think you guys hit 19 of 27 shots in the fourth quarter for that 46-point quarter. That was pretty efficient offense and play right there. Is that just your connection that you guys are getting?
I just think that just shows our ability. We have the kind of talent on this team that we can have stretches like that. I think for us is understanding the beauty of having that, but also not leaning on that too much, because it's not often that you're going to be able to go into a quarter and say, all right, we're going to make 19 field goals out of 27 or whatever it is. That doesn't happen often, no matter how good you are. So I think it speaks to what we're capable of, but it's not something that we want to lean on to win a game.
Also, have you seen the defense play better as Celtics in this game?
Yeah, we've put a few games together where we've played better defensively, but we still gotta be able to sustain it, and establish a much better identity on that end of the floor. And I think we've shown that we can do it in stretches, but now we got to make that who we are much more consistently.